Hey everybody, it's me, Unpopular Opinions. Today I'm going to be talking about the missile and drone strikes that have been occurring between Russia and Ukraine over the weekend, as well as a new weapon in Ukraine's arsenal. So the drone strikes, initially by Russia last Monday and Tuesday, were basically retaliation attacks for the Kursk insurgency that Ukraine launched in late August, and it hit several key areas of civilian infrastructure, including but not limited to the energy grid, which has been under constant attack since Russia very first invaded. So Ukraine, from day one has been begging the West, let us strike within Russian territory. They're striking our territory with reckless abandon. They don't care what they hit as long as the target is hit. West, typically America, has said no. We fear nuclear escalation, and as such, we should. It's something no one's really going to live. That's fact. But the Kursk insurgency changed that. And it was mainly to do a number of things, mostly one of two things. One, to show the entire world that, look, because Vladimir Putin is focusing the bulk of his military in Ukraine, it's going to weaken the defense of homeland Russia, Mother Russia. So by launching the insurgency, where the military personnel stationed there, which were mostly conscripts, according to Ukrainian news reports, they surrendered in droves. They took the land quite easily, gaining more land in 2 weeks than Russia did in 8 months of fighting at that point. The other objective, which did not succeed, was to draw troops away from the eastern front of Ukraine to defend the Kursk region. Now, yes, reinforcements did show up, but again, they were mostly newly conscripted soldiers. They were not the veterans of the war that Zelensky had hoped for. So that, with the Kursk insurgency, kind of starting to lose a little bit of steam, and Russia continuing on the Eastern Front, that's kind of a stalemate right there. But it's still a huge, at the very least, it increases morale for the Ukrainian population as well as the military, while decreases Russians' morale. Which, hey, if you attack the civilian population, the military is going to follow suit. You need the civilians to keep the military going. That's Civil War tactics right there, William T. Sherman. And Ukraine's new weapon, I can't even pronounce it. I have tried it. Apparently, it's named after a Ukrainian bread, and early on in the war, was used as a way to weed out Russian spies because Russians have a hard time pronouncing the word. It is a new missile that supposedly is made out of missile and drone parts. And Ukraine right now, show me anybody right now who has done with drones what Ukraine has done. I mean, they took out well over a third of the Black Sea Fleet, which, over the course of the recent bombings, shown that it is still an effective fighting force, but over a third of it has either been in repair, sunk, or damaged beyond repair. But this missile is supposedly has a pretty good distance. Ukraine says at the very least it can fly bare max 903 miles. So, which means that it could theoretically hit Moscow. And if enough of them are produced, I believe that they will go for the Russian energy infrastructure, because that's how Russia's funding the war. Russia's the number one oil exporter in the world. You go after the source of the income. You're going to cut the funding to the military. The military got no funding. It's not good. So, will this missile make a difference? I don't know. We don't know enough. Zelensky and the Ukrainian military has kept pretty tight-lipped about it, as they should. And we know that it has been claimed to have been used, but no footage or pictures of it haven't been used, have been released yet. And again, at the moment, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, simply because too few of them have been made. Now, that being said, Ukraine has proven time and time again with the money that has been sent to them, they have been able to make it work. They have been able to make it work. You know, a $200,000 drone took out a $35 million aircraft. I mean, what more do you need right there? Hit like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon.